and welcome back to my channel, Craft Time by Casey. I am Casey, and today these are the very simple magnet clasp bracelets that I will be making. Most of the components came from GGC's Deep Sea Jewels treasure bag. If you are interested in the treasure bags, I will have all the information in the description box below. Keep in mind that she does not have a monthly subscription, but she does have a notification list. And you definitely want to get signed up to be notified, because once she posts her treasure bags for sale, they sell out very quickly. So if you would like to see how these bracelets came about, then stay tuned. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start with the tools that I will be using. I have 2 sets of chain nose pliers, 1 set of cutters, and 1 set of crimping pliers. And I want to briefly mention my tool set. It is the Casual Comfort tool set. And as the name suggests, these tools are the most comfortable tools that I have found. They are very high quality, very well made, and they just seem to fit adult size hands. For whatever reason, a lot of times jewelry making tools will be quite a bit smaller. You can see the grips there too. And I know these tools certainly function, but for me, once I found these, I really just can't imagine using anything else. So I will have these tools linked down below, along with everything else I use in the video that did not come from the treasure bag. I will also be using 49 strand bead along wire in the color Bright, which is this silver color. And I always get the 100 feet just because I do go through it so quickly. And I will also have linked below the opening video I did for the Deep Sea Jewels treasure bag, and it will have a detailed description of everything that came from the treasure bag. For my own stash, I will be using some 3mm spacer beads and all the findings, the crimp covers, jump rings, wire guardians, crimp tubes, and of course the magnet clasp. So I have cut a strand. It is just over 12 inches. So here is how I start each strand. Put on a jump ring, a crimp tube, and put it through one end of the wire guardian, and then wrap it around and put it through the other. And I want that jump ring up in that wire guardian, and I'm gonna smash it closed with my fingers. And I want both ends of that wire going through the crimp tube. And I'll pull on the longer side because I don't need the tail quite that big. And I know these parts are small, but I want to hold that wire apart so that it's not crossed under that crimp tube. I'm going to go in with my crimping pliers into the second divot. Give it a good smash. Get that taco shape, turn it on its side, go into that first divot. Give it another smash. And that gets it pretty good, but I'm going to go into that flat part on the end and give it the final smash. And that gets it really snug. And I'm going to hold it on the end and take that crimp cover, put it right on top of that smashed crimp tube, just like that, and then flip it up. Go in with my chain nose pliers and give it a gentle smash to close it. And then I'm going to go front to back, right on that crimp cover to give it that round shape. And just like that, that's how we begin each strand. And now it's just the order of the beads. And the first few beads I'm going to add that faceted round spacer bead, and then the rice bead, spacer bead, and then 2 of the faceted rounds. I'm going to push it down, and I want that tail to go in the first couple of beads. Just like that. So now minus that first faceted round, I'm going to do this part right here 2 more times. All right, so here is this side, and now we're going to do the center component. And it's very simple. I'm going to use these beautiful crystal beads here, and then spacer, faceted round, spacer, and the other crystal. So there's that center component, and I really think those are so pretty. So now we're going to do this exact same thing right here on the other side. All right, so there is the whole thing, and now we're going to close it off. I'm going to put on a jump ring, a crimp tube, and a wire guardian through one side, wrap it around, put it through the other. And I have that jump ring up inside that wire guardian, and I'm going to pinch it closed with my fingers. And I put both ends of that wire through the crimp tube. This time I'm going to take that tail and pull it down. And now I'm going to put that tail through the first couple of beads. So it sticks out like that, and pull it snug. And here's where you want that balance, because you definitely want to pull it snug, but you also want your bracelet to have flexibility, so you don't want it too snug. You want to make sure your bracelet can move. So now I'm going to take my crimping pliers and go into that second divot, give it a good smash, get that taco shape, turn it on its side, go into that first divot, give it another smash, and then go with that flat part at the end, give it the final smash, and that gets it nice and snug. And there, I'm holding it on the end, and I'm going to take that crimp cover and place it right on top of that smashed crimp tube. And then flip it up. I'm going to go in with my chain nose pliers, give it a gentle smash to close it. Then I'm going to go front to back on it, and I know it's hard to see, but I want to go front to back on that crimp cover to give it the round shape, just like that. Now I want to take that tail and get as close as I can with my cutters. And I'm going to take my nail and just, well, don't even really need my nail. It just went right into the next bead. So sometimes you'll have a little nub that's sticking out, and you need to get it into that next bead, just like that. So here it is. And now we're going to put on the clasp. So this is the magnet clasp that I will be using, and it's fairly strong. There you go. And I'm going to use the jump rings that I put on there. Open it and put one end of the clasp on, just like that. Close it and do the same thing to the other side. And there it is, just like that. Very simple magnet clasp bracelet. So with Miss Gina's treasure bag this month, the Deep Sea Jewels treasure bag, I have already made several of these easy magnet clasp bracelets, so I want to share a few of them with you. Her beads and her treasure bags are just absolutely beautiful. So here is the next one, and the first three that I'm going to show you are not really a set, but they kind of go together, and I love these chevron beads. Very nice. And here's a different magnet clasp that I used. Same idea. Also pretty strong. And then here's another one. Same beautiful crystal bead magnet clasp. So here are these three, and you can see how easily they could be worn together. Similar beads, very beautiful magnet clasps. Very nice. And the next set I made are blue. And here you have these two, very similar styles, just the cylinder beads on this one, and of course the round disc beads on this one. And then the focal bead, beautiful blue crystals in this one with the pearls in the middle. Again, could easily be worn separately, but I think they make a really nice set. There you go. All right, I'm gonna set these up on my display so we can see them better. All right, so here they are, and I am just so happy with how they came out. I absolutely love the treasure bags. The beads that she selects are just beautiful, and they speak for themselves. It's so crazy. Those round crystal beads are some of my absolute favorites. They are so, so pretty. And I know magnet clasp can be a hit or miss for some people. I tend to lean on the side that likes magnet clasps. I like having jewelry pieces that are very easy to put on and to take off, so I am a fan. So once again, if you are interested in the treasure bags, I will have all the information in the description box below. And like I said earlier, you definitely want to get signed up to be notified for when her treasure bags go for sale. You don't want to miss out. So if you like this video and you want to see other videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and give me a like, leave a comment. I absolutely love reading my comments. You guys are so, so kind, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.